Hello everyone, this is Shinobi. In my previous videos, I had mentioned that I was stuck at Tower of Mark, Floor 19 and Hell Mode 410 in campaign, but then I managed to finish them off. So this video is going to be about how I managed to finish off my Tower of Mark 19 quest, okay, Floor 19 quest, and also finishing off the Hell Mode 410. So in Hell Mode, I'll be using Hell Mode 410, I'll be using my Sana, my Holder, my Vim, my Liss, and finally my Magus. Okay, so these are the ones that I used in 410, but you can also use Sigmund. That's not a problem if you want to use that. And as you can see, these are the ascensions of my champions. You do not need to have an E1 Liss over there. You can, if she's E1, that's good, but you don't actually need her to be that. In my 4th tower, I used my Holder. I wanted to do the red tower, but I need to build my Megan a little bit more. I think probably get her to A3 before I can do that is red Tower of Mark, red Floor 19. But at the moment, I can easily finish off Tower of Mark Force 19 with these teams. So I'm using Holder, Liss, Eden, Carrie, and Sadora. Okay, so let's quickly go to the Tower of Mark and see how I managed to finish that off. So as you see, only my Holder is at Awaken 5, that is A5. The rest of them are at 2, 2, 1, and 1. Okay, so let's quickly handle that. The first 2 waves, I can finish them off in auto. It's only at the boss stage that I have to do manual. As you know that the Floor 19 boss is a bit difficult to beat if you're using AoE, because he will heal himself up if his minions take damage. So it's better that we use single target champions over here, or only use the single target skill of the heroes that you have. So any of the AoE skill that you use, automatically that will translate into heals for the boss, and if the boss is surviving, the minions will be revived by the boss. So we just need to finish off the boss first, and once the boss is out of the picture, we can, clear up the rest of the minions. I'm using Sadora over here, even though she has got more AoE skills. I'm just using her to deal that little bit of extra damage on everybody, and so that she can also be targeted by the other minions, when the other people, when they are using their single target skills. But at the end, when we reach the boss stage, I want her to be out of the picture as soon as possible, because she just uses AoE skill, and we do not want her to use that AoE skill and cause problems for us, right? So let's get as much heals going on over here. Let's do the basic skills. Now her skill over here increases ally turn meters and cleanses all their attribute buffs is good, but the problem is that her basic skill is an AoE skill, and her ultimate, Sadora's ultimate, is also an AoE skill. So that's not what we want her to do, and there's no attribute debuff on anyone at this moment. But even then, at least I don't want her to use that AoE skill on anyone, so I'll just use her active skill 2 and hope that she dies soon. I'm not going to heal her. I don't want her healed. I just do not want her healed at all. I want her to be away from the battle, right? So let's get Holder's counterattack on. Let's use only his basic skill. Now her second skill is really good because it increases, that is Eden's second skill is really good because it increases all allies attack by 20%. So let's use that skill on everyone. Yeah, I have to use Sadora. There's no choice. But you can see how the boss got healed because the minions got hit. Even though the boss has got this inferior block heal on him, it's just useless. Now Carrie's ultimate is good, but it has to decrease the turn meter, otherwise it's ineffective. Anyways, let's get moving. Now I think like I can easily keep on controlling the boss's turn meter. I don't want to use my Eden's heal at this moment because that's not required at the moment. We are in plenty of strength. Okay, let's get this going on. Let's get the boss's turn meter decreased as much as possible. Keep using that one as much as possible. I hope I can land some HP burn. Getting as much HP burns out there would be great. So the heal only applies when you hit the boss or the minions directly. Okay, so it doesn't apply unless on a counterattack damage, the boss is not going to get healed, so we don't have to worry about that. But the direct damage on anyone else other than the boss must not be used. So as much as possible, only use the single target damage on anyone. So let's keep hitting them as much as possible and wait until we actually require the heal. Do not use the heal unless it is absolutely required. At the moment I am quite safe. I've got my list to heal my Eden, so that's all good. Just use as much hits on as possible on the boss and get the boss out of the picture first. So he needs to go. Once the boss is out of the picture, once he is dead, then the rest of them is just easy to be dealt with. You can simply do auto after that. So we do not need anything else to be done other than the A1 out here. Right, get that done. Come on, take them out. Just keep doing the A1 as much as possible, and once the boss is out, everything else will be fine. Yeah, so Holder will finish it off now. it's not going to take a lot more, just a few more. Come on, give me that HP burn. Yeah, there you go, got that HP burn. So it's as easy as that. You can finish them off with just these few champions. Let's heal everybody up. I don't want anybody dying at this moment. Yeah. Okay, let's heal her up. Come on, the boss is out. Yeah, now I can click auto and then just finish this off. So this is how I managed to finish off my floor 19, just having Holder out there at 150 at A5 and the rest at A2 or A1. Yeah, so it's pretty simple to beat once we are able to do this, but floor 20 is going to be a massive work for me again. I have to wait for a bit more, possibly get a better hero or build my list a little bit more, and then I will be able to finish off floor 20. With regards to my hell stage 410 where we have Luna, now that was a tough place to go through, but I did it in auto. So all you have to do is that at the end, when you are reaching Luna, you just have to click on Luna. So this is what I did. I have 3 healers and protection people over here. I've got my mages to heal me, Liz will heal me and place some shields, Vim will give me some shields. So that way I'm only using 2 DPSs and 3 healers. You can, if you want, you can use 3 DPSs if you have got good heals, but I just use these and that's sufficient for me. So they just give me enough protection, protect me from all those damages, and even if I get damage, it just works for me. Yeah, so basically I'm just going on dealing enough damage, at the same time not getting too much of damage on me because of these healers and the shield provider over here. So That makes it easy. So you're doing it on auto, but when you reach the boss stage, you do not have to use only your basic skills. You can use any skill you want to. The only problem is we want the boss to be targeted first. The minions will anyhow get revived by the boss or healed by the boss. Luna is such a good healer and she's such a good buffer that it's our priority should be to take out the boss first. So just go in there and then click on the boss. Just give her a click and everybody will just target her. So you do not have to worry or think about the minions. Let them be there. Don't be bothered about them. Liz should probably clear off all the DOTs on the next turn, and Magis should be able to heal, and I hope that my Vim is also able to get the... It also depends upon, you know, whether you reach there at the right rotation. If you're not reaching there at the right rotation, you may not be able to, like, you know, get enough, like, there goes my 2 buffers, you know. So that's not what I wanted. I may have to redo this. But I should be able to take her out. She should be gone. She's got so much... This guy over here, he places so much of poisons that it is like really hard to get that... get the damage outright, right? So, but you should be able to finish it off without any problem, because what we are doing right now is to get the boss out of the picture. If she dies off, then everything else will be fine. So that should work without any problem. That's okay, they can heal them, that's not a problem. The boss will go off within a couple of maybe 2 or 3 moves, and the boss should be out of the picture. And once that happens, then the poisons, Liz will be able to cleanse off most of the other thing, and she will be able to heal us off. The boss is such a good healer. She's so good in healing that, you know, it's very it makes this flow really hard, especially to do it on auto, right? So to do it on auto requires so much of an effort, and especially the minions, one of them is stunning you, the other one is poisoning you, so you're not dealing enough damage on the boss until you're getting the opportunity to do it, and that's where everything matters, right? So I'm just hoping that I get enough of the damage out there. So she got really good crit damage out there, and that helps me a lot. Yeah, okay, come on, get the boss out of the picture. Yeah, she's out, and now I don't have to worry. So all you have to do is to concentrate on the boss first, finish off Luna first, and the minions will be out of the picture as soon as she's out. So that's how I managed to finish off my Hell Luna Temple stage 410. When I finished it, my Vim and my Magis were there. It was just that I did not reach there at the right rotation. So if you're reaching at the right rotation, when you have all those poisons on you, Liz will be cleansing off those poisons. Yep, so that's what you can do. You can replace Boulder and Sana with anyone else you want to. That's your choice. You can use any other champion, any other hero that you have, but it's always better to use Vim or Liz over here. At least have Liz over here. You don't really need Vim here, but Liz would be really good when you're doing Hell stage 410. Yeah, so now I'm progressing further. I've reached 510. I need to finish off 510. That's another hurdle, and I think like in a few days I should be able to reach finish off 510 or 610. I need to build a couple of more of my heroes and make my Liz A5 and my Vim A5. Then I should be able to, you know, finish off the rest of the stuff without any problems. Maybe I might have to manual in some places, but I prefer not to. I'm one of those guys who want to just do one click and then let the game do the rest of the stuff. I just love to do auto. And I hope most of you do that too. At one stage or the other, you have to, otherwise you're not going to be able to farm. You're not going to sit there and do manual throughout the day. So you just have to see what is the best way you can build up a team and be able to auto stuff. and that's what I'm looking at. So whatever I'll be doing is mostly related to how to auto certain thing, except of course Tower of Mark 19 is going to be really hard doing auto unless you have got 3 or 4 powerful AoE damages who will one-shot the minions. And I don't know, if you one-shot the minions in Tower of Mark 19, wouldn't the boss heal himself completely? So it's not going to be easy when it comes to doing Tower of Mark 19 unless you have like 3 or 4 single target damage dealers who are so strong that you can they will only deal single target on the boss. Even then you have to click on the boss anyways. Anyway, I digress. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So that's where I am. I'm now in Space Temple 12. I have to finish that and then finish off 610 in my health stage to move to the next level of my progression. Yep, so that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe my videos, and peace, love and blessing to all of you. Thank you.